Yo, like the video in the next 10 seconds to win a free copy of NBA 2K22. Yo, what's up YouTube? It's your boy Sam. Now we got a new unlimited VC glitch. So what I mean by new is just updated, guys. If you're notification squad, this is the most updated version you can do right now. But I gotta say shout out to the original founder, which is Charles the GOAT.
But I'm not gonna waste no time. I cut out all the unnecessary parts that didn't need to be in the video. And yes, this is gonna work for current and next gen, and you guys don't have to worry about getting banned. So you guys see my VC balance, we at 97K. I'm not gonna waste no more time. Let's get straight into today's video. So really just make sure you guys are in the main menu. That's step number one. And then go ahead and go into your features, and then go ahead and go into your roster. Select roster type, go with the NBA, and then go ahead and hit triangle or Y if you're on PlayStation or Xbox. Now the reason why we're only in the roster tab is so we can see the point guards. Point guards is gonna be the key for today's vid. So the reason why we're in the roster is so we can look at their contracts, man. You want the team with the point guard who is on a multi-year contract. You don't want a one-year deal for any other point guard. So I'm gonna go ahead and go with the Philadelphia 76ers. I'm not gonna waste time. You guys could look at the roster. I feel like the 76ers are the best team. Let me go ahead and fast forward. Alright, now once you guys are done looking at the team you want to choose, go ahead and go into your My Career. And then once you go into your My Career, go ahead and make a new My Career file. I know a lot of you guys are going to be like, Charles, go. Oh, why are we making a new My Career file? I'll explain in just a minute. Now make sure you guys follow everything that I'm doing right here. Make him a point guard, make him right-handed, all that. Same pie chart as well. Follow what I do. This is going to be very, very important for you to get more VC. Choose red. Alright, red pie chart, go with the speed pie chart, the first one. And then what you want to go ahead and do here is max out your defense. Alright, so basically we're going to make a lockdown so we can get our VC the fastest, man. It's going to help us get our VC mad fast. Now instead of making him short, actually make him 6'8". We actually want him tall. Lower the weight because the weight honestly does not matter. And max out the wingspan, man. This is really gonna help you guys out. And then choose lockdown defender take. I will explain in just a minute why we just did all of this. But you guys see we compared to Ben Simmons, LaMelo, and Lonzo. Even though LaMelo is not a lockdown defender, let's go ahead and start our My Career. You guys need to go ahead and start your My Career right now. Now I was gonna ask you guys, would you like to go ahead and skip the intro and go directly into the NBA? You wanna hit yes. You wanna be in your rookie contract, and if you hit no, it's gonna take you into the prelude, and it's gonna take a long time. You guys don't want to take a long time to do this glitch, man. So it's gonna say welcome to 2020 to 2021 NBA season. Once you guys get right here, you want to choose a bad team. You can choose a good team if you want. I know a lot of you guys are gonna be like, well, we always gotta choose a bad team. Choose a good team if you want to, all right? But it's gonna take longer if you choose a good team, and we want this VC to be as fast as possible, bro. So I always go with the Pistons. I recommend you guys either go with the Pistons or the Magic or the Rockets. Those three teams, they never made the playoffs in their first season. Your first season honestly doesn't matter. Before we do get the first season started though, make sure you guys go into your options, make sure you go into your settings, and make sure you put it to Superstar in 12 minutes. Now also, we don't do this glitch in our rookie contract as well because we're already starting off with 14 minutes, and it's kind of difficult to go ahead and do the glitch with us playing 14 minutes. So go ahead and send it at the end of the season. The reason why we're doing this is because we want to be able to make more VC, and you can't really do nothing on your rookie contract. So let's go ahead and fast forward right now. Alright, so you guys should be right here. Just go ahead and skip the playoffs, all that. You shouldn't make the playoffs at all. Go ahead and fast forward all the accolades. The accolades do not matter either. We're just trying to go ahead and get into the main part of the video. Now, you guys definitely need to pay attention from here on out, because if you don't, you're going to mess up the whole entire glitch. So we went ahead and fast forward. It's going to say welcome to the 2021-2022 NBA season. It's going to say, would you like to enter free agency or re-sign with your current team? Go ahead and enter free agency. Alright, now go ahead and choose the team that you chose in the beginning, that you wanted to choose in the beginning when we were in the roster. So I wanted to go with the Philadelphia 76ers. So I'm going to go ahead and find the Philadelphia 76ers and go for them. Now it says 10 minutes and 400 VC. We're not going to get 400 VC at all. This is what you guys want to do. You want to counter offer, and you guys want to double the VC amount per game. So go ahead and put it to 800 VC. Lower your teammate grade bonus and all that. And he's gonna say, pretty much he's gonna talk to you. All you guys have to do is just counter offer, and he's gonna keep giving you VC. You guys see our VC's going up every time by 30. You guys see 785, 10 minutes, and 1 year. Now, normally in free agency, they don't give you a 1 year deal. They normally give you a multi-year deal. But I would take the 1 year deal for the Philadelphia 76ers. I don't know if they think I'm trash or what, but hey. Now, make sure you guys pay close attention because we're doing something a little bit different than what we normally do. We're going to check out my minutes. You guys see we're at 10 minutes right now. All right, so 10 minutes. You want to go ahead and go into your options. Go ahead and go into your settings and go ahead and put it to Hall of Fame. Now, normally we would just hop into a game straight up, but we're not going to do that because it's a different glitch. I hate when y'all say, all you do is upload the same glitch. It's something totally different. So what you guys want to do is go ahead and simulate all the way to April 12th. Simulate to after the All-Star break. I don't know, a lot of guys going to be confused. Like, Charles will go, will my minutes go up if I simulate? No, your minutes won't go up. Actually, it's going to work in your favor, and it's going to help you do the glitch mad faster. So I'm fast forward. All right, so you see we're already at April 12th. We fast forward to after the All-Star break. And I'm going to go to my stats and my minutes and just watch this. We already at 10 minutes of play, and my player is freezing cold. Now, your my player should be freezing cold because he is a 60, but if he's not freezing cold, then it's still okay. You're still going to be able to do the glitch just fine. Now, once you guys do get right here, you actually don't have to change the difficulty and stuff like that for this first game we're about to play. So we're just going to go ahead and hop into this game against the Denver Nuggets, and I will be right back. Alright, so here we go. The game against the Nuggets has started. I'm going to go ahead and explain what to do for both current and next gen because it is two different games, and I want to explain it the best way possible. So if you guys are on PS4 and Xbox One, you guys can go ahead and foul out of this game. You don't need to play this game at all. And if you guys are on the PS5 and the Xbox Series X version, then you guys just have to run out of bounds and play bad and try and collect as many turnovers as possible. Just make sure your teammate grade is very, very low if you guys are on the PS5 and Xbox Series X, because the goal of this video is to get our minutes to drop. You guys seen, as like I said in the title and the thumbnail, you guys want to do this in 4 minutes of play. So again, PlayStation 4 and Xbox One users, you guys can just foul out because it does not matter. You won't get no VC for fouling out. And PS5 and Xbox Series X, you guys just want to play bad and don't foul out. Now I went ahead and fast forwarded. Now this should pop up right here in the season races. We don't care about that. We're nowhere near the Rookie of the Year race, anything like that, which is good. So that's going to even affect our minutes even more. You guys still see I have 10 minutes. Now I probably would have got 5 minutes if I didn't have teammates injured. Sometimes it takes 1 game to do this. Sometimes it does take 2. All right, and then sometimes it takes 3 games depending on how well you did the glitch. So all you guys have to go ahead and do now is go back into your play next game and go into the Clippers. If your minutes drop, you don't even have to worry about that. But if your minutes is still the same, then do what I'm doing right now. So I'm going to just play my next game and be back. Alright, so again, right here on offense, just play bad, run out of bounds for PS4, Xbox One. Really, every console needs to play bad and have like a terrible teammate grade. PS4 and Xbox One users can just foul out though. Again, on the PS5 and Xbox Series S, you guys cannot foul out. For whatever reason, if you guys foul out, the glitch just won't work. I don't know why it doesn't work, but that's just how 2K set it up. So again, make sure you guys do this. Now after you guys do it this time, your minutes will drop from 10 to 5, or at least it should be, as long as your teammate grade is very, very low. So I'm gonna go ahead and fast forward and show you guys exactly what I'm talking about. Alright, so you guys see right here, we just finished that game. What we finna go ahead and do now is go to our stats and then go to our my minutes. We doing all of this live. And you guys see we're at 5 minutes and we're cold. That's why we did the glitch. That's why we simulated all the way to after the All-Star break. Because now that we're cold, it's going to be hard for us to really get off cold. And as long as we stay cold, we're always going to have 5 minutes of play. So what you want to do is go ahead and put it to Pro 5 minutes. This is how we're going to set up the glitch and do this glitch very, very effectively. So you guys see right here, Pro 5 minutes. And what we're finna go ahead and do now is play our next game against the Utah Jazz. But before we play our next game, you want to go to your matchup stats and make sure the numbers are very, very similar. So you guys see the game against the 76ers and the Jazz are very, very close. So that's what you want. If the matchup stats aren't close, it's going to lead to a blowout and it's going to lead to you playing more minutes. And it's going to take longer. So just make sure your matchup stats are very, very similar. You want to make sure they're similar by a 1 point difference. And just go ahead and play your next game. Alright, so here we are against the Jazz. What we finna go ahead and do now is wait for tip-off and go ahead and simulate into our next appearance now. And this game right here, this is how you're gonna treat every game from here on out, because this is where the glitch comes into the play. You're already playing 5 minutes. What you guys just wanna go ahead and do is play the first quarter. They're always gonna sub you in with like 2 minutes in the first quarter every time if you're doing this correctly. So you just want to play good and try and get a good teammate grade. You guys don't have to get the craziest teammate grade in the world, but try and make sure you get a pretty decent teammate grade. You're not gonna be playing that many minutes, so I'm gonna go ahead and fast forward to once the first quarter is over. Alright, so the first quarter has officially ended. I'm gonna show you guys exactly what all we doing live, so you guys don't get confused, so you guys know exactly what I'm doing, and so you guys won't get lost, because I don't want you guys to be confused. I want you guys to get this VC exactly like how I'm getting it. So you guys see right here, I'm gonna just go ahead and skip D-Lo. We don't care, and it's gonna make me play the second quarter. Now if it makes you play the second quarter, all that literally means is that they're gonna play you for like 1 more minute. So once you play like 3 or 4 minutes, they're gonna take you out the game. So don't worry if you're back in the game. You know, that's a part of the glitch. You only should be playing 3 or 4 minutes each game you do this. I'm gonna fast forward. Alright, so I ended up calling a timeout. I played 3 minutes. Now the reason I called a timeout is because I knew I was only gonna play 3 minutes, and I seen somebody on the sidelines checking in. I think it was Ben Simmons and Tyrese Maxey. So I knew one of them was coming from my spot. So I'm gonna go ahead and simulate as you guys see Ben Simmons is finally in the game. I'm gonna go ahead and fast forward right now, and you guys are gonna see we are back on the bench, and we actually just made it to halftime. Now once you guys have played 3 minutes, what should happen is 2 things. They're either gonna put you back in with like seconds left in the fourth quarter, or what should happen is the game should just fast forward and the game should be over. So we finna see right now. I'm gonna go ahead and fast forward and see which one it is. Again, we're doing this live, and they put us back in with 2.5 seconds in the fourth quarter. So that's what happened. So every time that should happen, we only played 3 minutes of action. You guys see right there, and it's even possible to only play 2 minutes of play, believe it or not. So I can't really tell you guys an exact amount per hour because each game is different. Some games are more competitive than others, but you guys see right here, just for 3 minutes of play, that's how much VC we were able to rack up. And I will even show you guys my VC balance toward the end of the video. And I'm gonna even show you guys one more example so you guys don't be confused. I really want you guys to get the VC. I want you guys to share this to all y'all family and friends. So just watch this right here. My VC balance is at 98,000 VC. Remember when we started and I went to show you guys the Space Jam gear, we was at 97,000 VC. So this is one of the best ways to do this glitch, man. I really want you guys to take advantage. And we are at 5 minutes now. We're off code because we had a really good teammate grade. But as long as you guys simulate games, your minutes shouldn't go up. I know a lot of guys are gonna ask me, Charles, will my minutes go up if I do this? It shouldn't, as long as you're simulating games. So just make sure you simulate games in between. But if your minutes end up going up, all you guys really have to do is just do the same thing in the beginning. Just make sure you foul out or just play bad for 2 games like in the beginning. So I'm gonna go ahead and fast forward I was gonna fast forward to the Cleveland game, but keep in mind when you do simulate, your matchup stats do go up and the other teams goes up as well. So just keep that in mind. I was going to simulate to the Milwaukee game, but I'm going to go ahead and sim to this Toronto game because Milwaukee is not by a point difference anymore. So I just simmed the Toronto game. We have a point difference like I was showing you guys. I'm going to play this last game and I'm going to show you guys exactly what to do. Alright, so you guys see right here, we are finally checked in. We just waiting for the tip off now. There we go. The tip off is finally here. Let's go ahead and simulate this. And we're checked in with 2 minutes. Now, Philadelphia is getting spanked right now in the first quarter. But do not worry. This is why matchup stats come into play, because later on, hopefully the game should be way more competitive. So I'm going to go ahead and fast forward right now. Alright, so I just finished the first quarter. And it literally just took me to halftime. Alright, so I don't even think I played the whole first quarter. I think they took me out with like 30 seconds. So I don't have the craziest teammate grade in the world because Malachi Flynn was somehow dropping me off. I don't know how, but you know, it is what it is. Now, again, I'm going to go ahead and simulate and fast forward right here. And it should put me back in. Yeah, see, it put me back in with like 40 something seconds. So as long as you guys finish your first quarter out, you guys are going to be good to go. So every single time, it should send you in with like 2 minutes. You play those 2 minutes, and then you won't be able to play to like the fourth quarter. Like, that's just how it is every single time. Let me fast forward real quick. Alright, so the game is over. I didn't want to keep the video as long as possible. I just wanted to get straight into it. I didn't want to waste nobody's time. And you guys are going to see how much VC I made. Now, I didn't have the craziest VC amount in the world, and I ended up playing, I think I played 4 minutes this game. Yeah, I played 4 minutes. Last game I played 3 minutes. You guys are going to see my VC balance right here. Boom. And we didn't even have a crazy teammate grade. Now, the reason I played 4 minutes is because they subbed me in with 40 seconds. But if you want to be